Hey, Steve Stine from Guitar Zoom here. That solo that I was just playing was actually just a few different licks combined to make a guitar solo. Most people believe you need to know a ton of different scales and a bunch of theory to make a solo, and the truth is that's just not true. A simple way to solo is to learn some really cool and effective guitar licks and then learn how to string them together to make a cool solo. So even if you know scales in theory, the idea of using and connecting cool guitar licks together is still essential in being able to make your solo really stand out. So I'm going to show you 3 simple guitar licks that you can use to play a rock guitar solo. So this is the first one that I did. What I'm going to do is go up to the first string. I'm going to go up to the 17th fret. I'm going to use 17, 15, 14, and 12. And I'm going to use pull-offs for all of these. So I'm going 17 to 12, 15 to 12, 14 to 12. And then I'm going to tag it by going to the 15th fret of the 2nd string, then back to the 1st string on the 12th fret. That's my first lick. So it sounds like this, nice and slow. And of course, it becomes really powerful as you speed it up a little bit. But really, it's just a bunch of different pull-offs all connected together. So that's the first lick that I want you to work on. The second lick that I went into was a lick also with pull-offs. I'm going to be going 15-12, 15-12 on the first string, and then 15-12 on the second string, but only once. So like this. And then one of these. So you're going. And because there's only a group of 3 of those, it actually kind of changes up the rhythm a little bit and makes it a bit more interesting. Okay, so you've got your first lick that connects. You see? So I could connect back and forth between that first lick and that second lick, again, at any tempo that I choose to. Pretty cool, huh? So then the third lick is a little bit longer. This one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off doing a pull-off from 15 to 12. So the second lick left off with that. The third lick starts with that. Then I'm going to go to the 14th fret of the 3rd string, then back to the 12th fret of the 2nd string. Then I'm going to do that same idea starting on the 3rd string and going to the 4th string. So now I'm doing 14, 12, 14 on the 4th string, back to 12 on the 3rd string. So you can see the similarity between these 2 shapes. And so I'm connecting those together. So now what I'm going to do is slide from the 12th fret of the 3rd string where I left off to the 11. Okay, so it looks like this. Then I'm going to go to the 12th fret of the 4th string, and then back to the 11, and then slide down to 9. So I have a little bit faster. You see? So, lick number 1, number 2, and number 3 all connected together. A little bit slower for you here. So I'm playing it 4 times. Here comes lick number 2, lick number 3. A little bit faster. A little bit faster yet. If you would like the tab and the jam track that I used for this lick, be sure to click on the link below and I'm going to email it to you. So it's pretty cool, and there's a million different ways that you could readjust these. You know, you can kind of copy and paste cool licks, all sorts of different ways to make unique sounds with them. And again, if you start implementing some of the things that you might already know, you know, some of your scales or your theory, you can throw that in between these and just make awesome, cool solos with very little effort. Solo with just 3 guitar licks. So thanks again. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check us out on Facebook.